Star Podcast. I'm your host, LG, and this is my co-host, Miss Phoenix. And tonight we're going to be talking about politics, right? How crazy that is right now. Like, nobody in the world takes the United States seriously when it comes to political endeavors because of the candidates, right? We got one narcissist, and then we got one black woman who obviously can't stand black men. And I don't understand for the life of me why that is. But we're going to dig into it a little bit, figure out what the problem is with that. So, what's your opinion on that, Phoenix?
As I said before, I feel like she may, one of the candidates may have an issue with black men because a black man was not in her household. Like, all she saw was her mom, raising them, and if they struggling, and her example of the black man left. So, you would feel a certain kind of way too. Like, so for everybody to just kind of jump on her because she, did a few things, I just think that y'all need to also understand that she's not the only person in history that has done something wrong. You know what I mean?
No.
Because everybody's like, oh, she's locking up all these black men, but it's like, how many other people that have been sitting in the same positions have put people in jail and they were innocent?
At the end of the day, I can't roll with that because you can't take out your frustrations on every black man.
No, I don't think she should, but I'm saying
that's what she's been doing. I mean, anybody in LA will tell you, right?
Yeah.
That's what she's doing. It's just horrible how she's treating the black men in LA.
Yeah.
So, with that being said, would you want your son to go before her in a court of law?
Oh, that's a good one. I like how you threw that at me.
Just keeping it 100. Would you really want that? Would you want that woman to pass judgment on a black man?
Was she ever a judge?
That doesn't matter. She's a prosecutor.
I have good kids, so
it doesn't matter how good they are. She's not letting anybody make it. Period.
Yeah.
Nobody's making it as a black man. It's statistically proven that white guys get probation for the same crimes that black people were getting locked up for in LA.
But my thing
she's an advocate for the 3 strikes law, no matter what it is. It could be a traffic ticket.
Okay. But it's not just her. Oh, he said she was Attorney General.
She was even worse, right? She's the Attorney General. So what do you think is going to happen to the black men in that state?
Yeah, you're right. I mean, I get what you're saying. I'm not saying...
And just what do you think, better yet, on a federal level, how do you think that's going to play out for all of us?
Honestly, I just hate that it's just a whole nother thing here to divide us all. You know what I mean?
It's not going to divide us. We just got to choose well.
It's dividing us. Like,
Hey, what's going on, man? I'm glad to see you back, brother.
Yeah, it's definitely dividing us. It's just another one of these things.
Oh, wait a minute. Somebody said she did grow up with her daddy. He wasn't missing. This significance of time says she grew up with her daddy. He wasn't missing.
But later in life, he disowned her?
I mean, probably because she had her distorted views about black men.
A senator, she supported the protest and said her mom and dad took her to them. Oh.
Sure did. Thank you. See, this brother right here is on top of his stuff. He got facts. Real facts right here. You see what I'm talking about?
I'm not gonna lie to y'all. No, I'm saying I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I haven't even been keeping up with Kamala. I just kind of watch some of the things that she does, but I just when it comes to politics, I look at what they have done, what they are doing, the changes that they are making, or if they're just talking, or if they're actually putting in the work or making moves to actually make a change. That's what I look at. I'm not even. I mean, at this point.
And what changes is she making though? Like for real? Let's be real. As a melanated man in this country, right? The last thing I need is for one of our own melanated people to be trying to lock me up on petty bullcrap, trying to give me a criminal history over minute offenses.
Okay, look, so right now we're both agreeing on this. So this is, if you want somebody to argue back and forth with you about Kamala, I agree that the things that she's done is wrong. Like the biggest thing that she's done that's wrong here recently was getting Megan Thee Stallion.
What a joke, man! You what are you trying to do here? What the hell? Come on, and who else? Cardi B? Was it Cardi B?
It was just Megan Thee Stallion when I turned it on. I was just like, boop, boop, boop. Wait a minute, is that Megan?
And then the other time, she wouldn't have had nothing to do with Megan Thee Stallion.
I'm pretty sure she listens to it, but I just think she was.
Please,
She
well,
probably
a
was.
husband like Doug.
I'm saying she was
Doug.
probably sitting around going, what black girl, what black woman right now who's
It's hot that
educated
we can
is
improve.
hot? That has a lot of followers.
We know she's
Megan.
a good fundraiser. Good fundraiser. She can raise money.
And Megan promotes, the independent woman.
Mm.
You
She's
know?
definitely independent.
So
She's independently destroying the black race, the black families.
you don't have an argument out of me, buddy. Look
I'm
for
just
something
saying,
else.
she's independently
Something
destroying the
else,
black
'cause
families.
I agree. You know what I mean? I understand. I definitely. She doesn't listen to it, and she's just trying to make it seem like she's down, right? She
Hey,
don't.
the fact is, we seen her dance when she got elected for the vice president. That lets me know that woman has no rhythm. She's not been around any of us.
Just because she doesn't have
Oh,
rhythm
please,
doesn't mean
babe.
she hasn't been around black people.
That's
You
the
don't
most
have
basic.
rhythm.
I can still outdance her. Don't try to clown me because I'm with it. You know what I'm talking about? I am with it
You
at
don't
the end of the
have
day.
rhythm.
But she don't even got none. She can't even twerk right.
What's
And
a,
it's not like she's an ugly chick or anything.
what's a good twerk, babe? What motion is the best?
Babe, stand up. You show me how you dance. You better go. Show me how to dance, and I'll tell you what's right and what's wrong. How about that?
Because what's a good twerk move? I don't know. I mean, I agree with you. I just, like I said, I look at things now like politics is just another thing that divides us. All of a sudden, Biden is giving all this money. He's
Where he
making
giving
all
money
these
at?
changes.
Biden
Listen.
ain't doing nothing. Biden don't got nothing for us, babe.
No.
He don't like
You
us.
gotta listen to the new changes that he's making all of a sudden, and I'm just like, wow, he should have already been this. But been doing this, but I get what he's doing right now. He was trying to hold on to stuff.
Man, ain't nothing to hold on to, brother.
And
You
then
out
he
of
was
here.
like, and then he was like, dang, I can do this, and that. Like he's implementing all these new things all of a sudden, you know.
Because he
Sorry, guys.
don't know no better. You know, he think that we're stupid. And you know what pisses me off about the black race more than anything?
What pisses you off, Larry?
She tried twerking. Yeah, she did. But what pisses me off about us is the black race. Even with Bill Clinton.
Don't be talking about our race with my earrings on, okay?
Hey, baby, you
We're
a strong
gonna have
woman.
to change.
Listen, what pisses me off the most with the black community, as they call us, even though black is so wrong to call us black people because we're just melanated people, but they put us in a color box, right? But what pisses me off about that is any white person can play on your intelligence with their way they are, right?
Y'all don't
So the
even
way
know
they
what
do
just
things,
happened.
the way they do things with us, they like Bill Clinton. We were always, oh, he's the first black president. That dude is white as snow, man. He's white as snow. Let's be real. Joe Biden took a page from his book, tried to manipulate the black race by saying, if you don't vote for me, you ain't black. Who?
Said this.
Joe Biden said this.
Yeah, I know that.
And I'm just trying to figure out, who are you to question my blackness? You ain't never had anything to do with us in the past until you became president. And even then, you didn't really have nothing to do with us. Everything's at an all-time high, right? Everything's at an all-time high. Crime is up. Nobody's making a move in Chicago. Me, personally, if I was the president and that shit was going on in Chicago, I know we have a policy about boots on the ground and everything, but I would send a special forces team in there to clean them boys out in Chicago and every other high crime area. If you really want to clean crime up, you got to combat crime with your own big dogs. You understand what I'm saying? So as a citizen of the U.S., I would put boots on the ground, keeping eyes on the high traffic areas, the criminals and the people committing the crimes in the areas, right? We got people that can do it. We do it all the time. And once we find out that they're committing these atrocities in the city, I would take care of it. I would eliminate the threat altogether.
What you want to do? Run for
Hey,
president?
maybe I should run for president. What do y'all think? I'm running for president now against Kamala Harris and Donald J. Trump. I'm going to be the next president. Good Lord. Vote for me. Okay, so what? So let's talk some more about your girl. With her, now that we know her daddy was in the home and all that. What's up, man? You might want to click over to our YouTube channel, man, because that's where we headed to with it now. It's the King Legend Entertainment Group channel. By the way, this is the F What You Thought podcast on the King Legend Entertainment Group channel. Just a quick identification. But what do our soldiers think about these people that we have running for president? Because everybody's kind of laughing at us right now. You know? Brother and Smiles 2024. That's right, brother. We running for that. We gonna run for that.
Okay.
But I mean, what do our soldiers really think about what's going on in this election this year? Because this is by far the most entertaining election I've ever seen in my life. Elections are not supposed to be entertaining though. They're supposed to be informative and you know, you're supposed to receive something from it. You're supposed to be able to be like, oh, that candidate. But these candidates can't even stay on subject.
Yeah.
When Biden was running before Kamala, they could not even get through the questions right.
Yeah.
There was no way. Remember, we watched it. Joe Biden was over there looking like a bird waiting for a worm.
I was just cracking up every single time. Like, to me, it's very entertaining. But, I mean, like I said, it's all about the changes that they are making. Not just talking about what changes are you making?
Yeah.
So, like, I don't know. I can't even say that I'm a Democrat or that I'm a Republican. You know what I mean? I'm looking at all the candidates. I'm looking at what they have to offer. But we already know who's going to win.
Yeah, they got it set up for Kamala to win.
You think so?
Yeah. They got it set up for her to win. I mean, it's inevitable.
I don't know.
Inevitable. You know, it's a tough one. It's a tough one. Tampon with who? Tampon. With yeah.
Runaway.
These fake ass weapons of war and runaway. Yeah, I mean, look, man. Everybody got their scenarios. Everybody's creating the fear. They try to play on the public eye's fear, right?
Well, you know what I was thinking about? I was thinking that, you know how Trump was talking about, y'all please don't get mad at me, okay? Because y'all know 90% of the time I'm speaking fakes. So this is just what's on my mind, okay? So there was this wall that was being built, right? Okay, because y'all know we're in Texas, right? But there was this wall that was being built, and now they stopped building the wall, but they do have something out there, and it's just like, why? Because at the end of the day, people can come in, and they're going to give them food, money, grants, a place to live. You know what I mean?
Who's Camel Toe Harris?
Cars. Camel Toe Harris.
I'm sorry. I am so sorry. Camel Toe Harris?
Not a bird, wait, not a word, yeah. Oh, you're funny. That is funny. But yeah, I'm just saying, like, at the end of the day, I think it's
Thanks
all...
for joining us, Hillary.
I think it's all just to like, you know, make us, to distract us, okay? Because they are giving money, food, grants, loans. Well, not even loans, because they're giving them money that they don't have to pay back. So, y'all don't get mad at me, but some part of what Trump is saying, I'm hearing it. And because I live in Texas, I see it. I'm experiencing people coming into Texas, and Texas just kind of belonging to Hispanics.
Well, and you know, I know Hispanics that are against Hispanics coming in.
I don't want to talk
Right?
about it
But
like that.
here's what the problem
Tell
is,
y'all
right?
what they're doing.
Kamala is all for free health care for illegal immigrants, right? Which there's the problem right there. We have enough people in this country that need health care and need shelter to spend that money on than to be giving it to the illegal foreigners that come over here, don't pay taxes. They send that money out back to Mexico or wherever they come from and don't contribute a dime to the American economy.
Why don't they turn all these, because we have a lot of warehouses here, like a lot of abandoned houses and apartments that they just kind of boarded up, you know? And I don't feel like we should have any homeless people here. Like, even if they're bringing people in, I feel like they should have somewhere to go because we got all these huge warehouse spaces, you know?
Yeah. Listen, man, I want to send a shout out to our servicemen that served that's checking in right now.
The taco video? Okay, we're gonna watch it. We're gonna watch it.
Pull it up right now, as a matter of fact. Let me see. Where is it at? It's on YouTube.
You can't watch that while you're watching the show. We're gonna pull it up though.
Okay.
We're gonna watch it.
I can watch it. I can watch it. I can do anything I want. But yeah, so listen, man. My thing is, the chick want to come at everybody hard, right? She want to lock us up. She want to give our money that's for our public people to the illegal immigrants. She wants to grant them immunity over in our country. Where does that leave us?
It's gonna happen, okay? Like, my thing is, everybody's acting like this is all new. Just because she's the face now does not mean that this is not. This is old stuff. People have been doing this. People have been doing this. Now there's just a new face. You know, people have been locking people up for
but see,
committing
usually,
crimes that
listen,
they didn't do.
back in the day, when the Black Panther movement started, right? They were trying to do good for the neighborhood. They were bringing health care to the people in the community. They were bringing education to the young troubled teens. They were cleaning drugs up off our streets.
Who is
and
that?
what did we do? The Black Panther movement. And what did they do? What did the people do? The masses? They brought in the CIA. The CIA. Everybody knows the CIA is not supposed to have boots on American soil.
Listen.
They're not poised to operate. So who called them in? Was it J. Edgar Hoover? You know, we really shouldn't be throwing names out here, but let's be real. Allegedly. Okay.
So, I mean, sometimes you go way too deep down the rabbit hole. I gotta pull you back because at the end of the day, this is F What You Thought podcast, but still be careful with what still be careful with what you
Hey
say.
man, F what they thought. I'm speaking on it. What they gonna do to me? I mean,
Lock your ass up.
they can do whatever they think they want to do, but at the end of the day, it is what it is. I'm speaking facts.
I just want you to stop acting like because there's a new face doesn't mean that people have not been doing that same thing, forever. They got neighborhoods where all of a sudden everything's disappearing. You know what I mean?
Well, here's the thing. In Chicago, they got Boys Town, right? So, Boys Town is a whole completely gay community in Chicago, right?
Oh.
Nobody's bothering them. They got a beach there. They got everything. And I saw it on TV, by the way. It's not something I condone or nothing I'm into. But they got beaches and shit there. And nobody goes over there bothering them. So how come when we try to do something positive in our community, they want to shut us down?
Oh, let me tell you why. Because when they decided that inclusion was going to exist, now it's, well, y'all can wear your natural hair, but Tim can also be on, the Target posters with lipstick on and nail polish. And I'm just like, wait, why do gay people keep comparing their rights to black people? Like, we are not.
That's how they slide themselves into
we are not equal, okay? It's a totally different thing. But I've been watching that lately. I'm like, just because we want to be able to wear our natural hair does not mean that I want to walk into Target or any other store and let my son see a boy on a
with
poster
fingernail
board,
polish
and lipstick
pink
and
hair.
eyelashes
Yes.
on the damn makeup aisle. I mean, it's not the same. And I really wish they stopped comparing the two. But it's what has happened. If y'all pay attention real close, it's like, well, you can wear this and then boom. It's not the same. And they have the nerve to really try to compare our struggles. Our struggles are not the same. Stop saying
And man, they pretty much get everything they want on a silver platter. And like my man said, he was talking about the way she did us last week. You know, they knew larger crowd. Checked as Native Americans were not allowed to speak their language. They sure were not, and neither were we. They took our language from us when they brought our ancestors over here from Africa. So I mean, granted, English is my first language now, right? Yeah. But they stripped us of our identity, just like they stripped the Native Americans of their heritage, right? Now the Native Americans were here in America, but then we took their land and put them on reservations, and we built big skyscrapers in the sky. But now the Native Americans are smart because they knew that they couldn't be controlled, so they started putting casinos on their lands, and the little reservations that they had make more money than your whole city together. Yeah. So that was a smart move, but let us try it, right? Let us go and try to apply the land for ourselves and put a casino on there. We'd be locked up for illegal gaming.
Burn it down and say that it was...
They did that with Tulsa, and there was nothing legal about Tulsa, Oklahoma at all. That was a legal, very legal city, right?
It was.
But, I mean, what do you guys think? You service guys, what do you guys think? Yep, and then you got white guy Taco. Who is white guy Taco and try and cry racial division? At the end of the day,
they hate for us to say black power. We got black pride.
Yeah,
that's because they so shocked that black people.
Yeah, to mention you holler black pride, they want to holler racism. You know,
like, are you kidding?
You can holler gay pride, but there's nothing racist. There's nothing prejudiced about that,
so
right?
You don't want us to be proud of being
who
we are?
Absolutely not. Absolutely not. They don't want us to have any sense of pride because it's the Willie Lynch letter to the T. They control us with that, right? They tell you to hate one another. They tell you to disrespect your sisters and your mothers. They turn us against one another, right? Well, that's the Willie Lynch letter. That's how they control us. And then they can get a 2-for-1. Right. They got our young black men out here killing each other in the streets, right? So that's control. You kill somebody, I can lock you up on the plantation. See how that works? The prisons are the plantations.
Yeah.
But what they don't talk about is all the white on white crime. See? They make us look like we the heathens out here. It's more people, more Caucasian people locked up in the penitentiary than there are black people.
It's just the way that they word it when they talk about, like when the journalists talk about it. They say stuff like, you know, it's the way they do it. They say that we are animals, or you know. I'm sorry, my live dropped, and I guess yours did too.
Mine's good. No, mine's still here. Oh. But I'm going to look up the video for White Guy Taco. That's what I'm looking at now. So look, let me see.
You can't talk about that kind of stuff on my Instagram because Instagram is not with it.
Huh?
Instagram is not with it.
Oh well, shit. I don't know what to tell them. But at the end of the day, hold on, guys. I'm looking up the video for White Guy Taco. Let me see.
Better be good.
You hear that? White Guy Taco. Huh? White Guy Taco.
Like I have white guy tacos and
what is
like
that?
black,
like mayonnaise and tuna? What are you doing?
pretty much ground beef and cheese.
What the
That's
hell?
okay. Do you put any flavor in it?
No.
Oh.
Here's the deal. No, they said to be careful and let her know this, that black pepper is the top of the spice level in Minnesota, you know.
I'm the first vice president, I believe, who has ever grown chili peppers.
I'm trying to expand
Look
my food knowledge.
You know, we've got some cantaloupes. You'll be fine.
Yeah.
Cantaloupe? Really? Yeah, how cliche was
I
that?
have white guy tacos and
What is that?
black.
Like mayonnaise and tuna? What are you
Pretty
doing?
much.
Yeah, how I don't think you can get any more discriminatory than that. Like, I'm, oh my god, that was, man, that was ridiculously, that was not cool. So yeah, I just checked out the White Guy Taco video right here. I don't know what to say. Yeah. Give me a minute. Give me a minute, because she don't know how to stay away from shit. Answer that. She don't know what the hell she's doing here. I don't know, man. This is ridiculous.
Give me that. You have to read
I'm gonna find the whole video, and we're gonna talk about that next week for sure, because what I saw just now was very disturbing. Very, very disturbing. As a black man, I didn't want to see that. Like, really? And she was just right there. Like, she just fed the whole horse.
You talking about with her making racial
Yeah,
comments?
yeah. She just fed the whole horse. She was just like, I'm probably the first black person that
First vice president that has grown chili peppers.
chili peppers, yeah.
She didn't say nothing about her being black.
Okay. Well, my bad. Well, I heard black all over, so black everything. You know what I mean? It was ridiculous.
Okay, so what's next? What we got going on?
Yeah, that is sad that that's what they have for us, and it's scary because we have legacies that we try to protect, right? Our children, our sons, our daughters,
Yeah.
these things like that. And if you have a black daughter being raised in this country, looking up to that particular woman as her role model,
Nobody's looking up to Kim.
we're in trouble. You don't know. We gotta protect our kids. Period.
They don't even know where she came from. She literally just came out of nowhere because
Let her tell us she came from India
I'm saying, like,
and
she
Jamaica.
nobody even did anybody know who she was? I know he said she was an attorney general, but I mean,
She was Montel's. I don't know. Hey, can somebody answer a question for me? I watched the video when Montel, what was the name? Montel.
you talking about Montel from the Montel show?
Yeah, when Montel introduced her, right? They dated. She dated Montel for a little while before Doug. But there was another very pretty lady on his arm, and he was holding both of their hands. Right before Judge Joe Brown said that she slept her way to the top. Joe talked about her so bad, called her a thought, called her horn heels, all that. He dogged her out.
I told y'all to go.
But
watch
I'm
it.
trying to figure out, was that a poly relationship? Were they having threesomes? Was Kamala Harris involved in a threesome with Montel and the other chick that he was walking around with? She was very pretty, I'm telling you.
Allegedly.
I'm just asking a question.
Which-
I don't know. Can somebody find out if they were having a poly relationship?
She dated Willie Brown, the governor of California. Oh,
She dates men of power. And
Oh.
Judge Joe Brown is right. She dates men of power.
okay. Really, Judge Joe Brown, the way he's been talking about her is just real.
You would think Judge Joe Brown dated her, huh?
Like, he's been really, really going hard on her. I think that maybe they had something going on. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you think?
I'm feeling like
That's
it's
cold.
a possibility because he really talked cold about her. That's how everyone says she made it to the top. Okay, but okay.
Hey,
So here's
hey,
the
most
thing.
women date men with money. She dated men of power.
Here's the thing. She did, right? She made it to the top. She did what she had to do, and she made it to the top. Now what?
But do she got a shit on the black man? That's all I'm saying.
Oh, dear.
Hey, I appreciate it. You gonna dig it up for me? See who that woman was? I mean, it's a video out, and they were walking, and he introduced her to the press. Right? He was like, "This is Kamala. This is Kamala."
Why are you saying it like that?
Because that's how he said it, right? He called her Kamala. He said, "This is Kamala," and that's how he said it.
Oh,
He called her Kamala.
I haven't seen it. Maybe I need to look. She was the DA of San Francisco. Oh, she was. I mean,
She
listen,
prosecuted black men everywhere.
in Texas. Let me tell you something. In Texas, hadn't heard of her. I don't even.
She just came
To
up on
me,
the
she
scene.
just popped up. You know, y'all in California, so y'all know all about her. But to me, she just kind of popped up.
She just popped up on the scene. She's a great debater. That's what she is. She's great. She gives great speeches.
Yeah.
And we know she's kind of smart.
He said she locked up a lot of brown and black people. Okay.
See, and this is one of our viewers from California talking. He's giving us the first-hand experience. He said that she locked up a lot of brown and black people in Chicago. I mean, in California. And again, this is who we want to put in the White House?
Do you think that she deserves to be president?
Hell no.
I'm asking my cousin who is in California, who said that she locked up a lot of brown and black people. I just also want to talk about the fact
excuse
that
me.
she's just a face. There have been a whole bunch of other people that have done the same thing, right? I
But
just
not
want you to
on the
think about
level,
this.
not on the level that she's gonna be doing. If she gets in the office, right?
I hear you. He said
There's
hell
gonna be a
no.
lot of laws changed,
He said
and they're
hell
gonna
no.
be geared toward black and brown minorities.
She was hanging out. Who is her vice president? Ain't that the transgender man?
Yeah, her
He's
vice
not
president's
transgender, I'm
he's a
sorry,
cross-dresser.
cross-dresser.
What the fuck? What kind of circus is this we do? What the fuck?
He was in
This is-
drag in the Oval. I mean, not the Oval Office, but he was in drag in the White House.
Of course, they would have deleted it if it was something going on. So he dug. He said he didn't find anything for this for the threesome factor, but I'm sure it's something there. It was something there. If you see the video, they were too cozy. He was walking through looking like the man too. He was clean.
Montel from the Montel Show was cool in the
Yeah.
90s. Oh my God,
He was super
cool.
smooth, and
Then
he
we
had
had the
two of
little
them.
ear piercing.
Come on, babe. You sound like you got a crush.
I mean, I was a
You sound like a
watching
crush.
the
You know what I'm
show.
saying? It sound like a crush, and I'm right here.
I'm just saying, I was in front of the TV show. I mean, but we also watched Sally Jesse Raphael. Where is she?
I
Anyway.
don't know.
But yeah, her, Ricky Lake.
You know, that's like having
Same
Oprah
time.
run for president. They kept hollering they wanted Oprah Winfrey to run for president at one time, and that was a mistake.
He said if she gets in the house, will be tested by other countries for sure. Because she's a
Yeah,
woman.
they're gonna try. That ain't just because she's a woman. She don't.
Because she's a woman?
No, because she don't stand for anything. She doesn't stand for anything.
She's
Doug is gonna be the president more than likely.
How is Doug gonna be the president?
Come on, he's gonna tell her what to do. He's gonna be pillow talk in that house is gonna be something else.
Man, you know what, y'all? I'm telling you, when it comes to politics, I'm just looking at what they're doing, what they're saying. You're right. You know what I mean? You're right. She did a lot of messed up stuff, but I just don't want y'all to forget
So what's
that she's
changed?
not the only person.
No. But she's the only person running for president.
You don't know that. What have the
She
other vice
is the other
presidents
person
done?
running for president. I'm just saying, if she
Right
makes
now.
president, she's gonna be the one making all the decisions, right?
Right now.
So what you did and
I'm
what you're
pulling
doing
him
is questionable, right? It's questionable. Anybody want to come on the show? You guys can come on anytime you like.
He's popping in right now. Come on up. He mad.
He mad? Come on, cuz. What you got to say, man?
You know what?
What's that?
I wasn't going to get on until you guys start talking about what we talking about.
Uh-huh.
Now that we talking, or you talking about what I know,
Yeah.
and if you talk about it, man, you know what? She locked up a lot of brown and a lot of black folks out here.
Mm-hmm.
I can say this, and this is factual. Factual.
Yeah.
Do everybody do their research that's watching on YouTube and every other channel? She locked up a lot of brown and black folks.
Mm.
Now, granted, marijuana was not legal when she was doing it,
Right.
but she locked up a lot of folks for marijuana.
Okay.
Okay, I'm not saying it's right or wrong. The law is the law. The law of the land is what it is. I'm not disputing. I'm not here to say right is right, wrong is wrong.
Yeah.
But I can say that woman, she get in there. it's
We
gonna
in
be
trouble.
tough.
Exactly.
It's gonna be tough. A lot of people don't think it's gonna be tough, but I figure just like any and every other president, she's the face. She's the
She's a
puppet
face. Yeah.
or the face of the presidency. Just like Joe
Okay.
and everybody else. It doesn't matter who it is. It could be Trump.
Yeah.
Trump is out Q. That's why they didn't like him.
Yeah,
Okay? He
that's
did
true.
what he did. But any other president, they did what let's say the people who pull the strings
Yeah, they did what they were told.
tell them to do.
Manchurian
And that's what they
Candidate.
do. So I'm saying, with her, man, I'm telling you, she gets it, and you know what? I understand. It's not about being a woman of color.
Yeah.
It's not about supporting a woman of color. Let me say that. It's not about we finally getting it, you know, getting the White House and all the rest of this stuff. It's not about that.
Yeah.
It's about, think about it. If she gets it, other countries gonna test us.
Damn right. We're going to war for
They
sure.
gonna test us. On top of all these laws, I mean, it's no different than do some.
Yeah.
You cannot tell me do some. As the laws that we out here, we're a little bit more progressive with the laws
Yeah.
than it is around the United States. So I'm saying, think about if Newsom or her, who comes from California, puts it on. You telling me you gonna go to Georgia and tell a backwater country dude? Then don't get me wrong when I say that. Or Alabama, Mississippi, and tell them in 10 years you can't use gas in your vehicles. You gotta use some electric, son. Come on now.
That ain't gonna happen. That's not the American way. It's not the American way. And one other thing, just
That's what she's running with.
hey, I gotta say this real quick, just to put this dispelment on what we were thinking about the vice president. My guy, Significance of Time, said Vance was in drag for Halloween. No homo stuff, fraternity play. Vance was in drag. He was in drag for Halloween. No homo stuff, fraternity play. Fraternity play.
I don't know nothing about that,
But he did,
I
and
can't comment on that one.
Camel Toe Harris said that woman bends over for everything, stand for nothing. Exactly. She's gonna have the strings pulled so tightly around her neck this election. If she gets in, we need to arm ourselves. We have to arm ourselves.
I still say it's not going to be him who pulls those strings. It's going to be the people above him. It's going to be the corporations, the Black Rocks.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? The
Yeah.
Vanguards. It's going to be the people who's actually controlling the money. You gotta, the people who's controlling the money is the people who's actually going to be controlling her.
Yeah.
Right.
Think about it.
Yeah.
Them the ones who supporting her and pushing her and this and that. My whole thing is everybody, and I say this, and it's not my platform. You let me say what I say.
Hey, it's that what you thought, man. It's everybody's platform. We here for everybody.
I can say this. Watch and read the whole thing before you vote, because if you just voting because you think, oh, we need to support our people, and I'm all for that in a sense. Don't get me wrong. But on the same token, it's not gonna work out the way we think it's gonna work out.
No.
But see,
I hear you on
brother,
that.
that's what a lot of people are doing in this election. Oh, I'm voting for the black woman, or oh, I'm voting for him because he fuck with black people. Bruh, they can sit there and stand on the soapbox all they want and act like they deal with our kind, but they don't know us. They don't know nothing about us, where we from, what we done. Has any of them ever served in the service? I know damn well Kamala hasn't.
Exactly.
I know damn well Sleepy Joe ain't served in nothing. So I'm trying to figure out what they serve. What's the service record? I mean, come on, man. We got veterans on here that's watching this show, man, and I'm sure they. I know.
Combat vet.
You are combat effective.
I am considered a disabled combat veteran. I get a fucking check every month.
See? So I know you know, and I know they know.
I know.
Yeah.
See, look at right now. See that Irish Q that's on there?
Yeah.
That's my guy. That's my guy.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Can y'all hear him now?
Oh, they said
They trying to hear you. I didn't put him on the speaker this time. But yeah, like this whole, I don't know, man. I don't even know what to say. I'm at a loss of words, first off, because she went on there. She's supposed to be this smart woman, and she's on there looking like a complete idiot on the...
But you know what, though? On the same token, I agree with that. She's an intelligent woman. She is
Very.
an intelligent woman. It's not, I don't think, and I'm not agreeing or disagreeing, it's not about her intelligence. I think she's just like all the rest of them. You got a puppet master who's pulling her strings.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're at a
So,
point that they need to put somebody of color in there to pull the strings to get us, if we fall for it, which most of us freaking do, fall for it and vote for her, put her in there
Oh.
so they can pull the strings and pull the rug from under our asses, but nobody is awake to see that that's what's really happening.
Hey, one of the brothers said Tim Walz did serve in the guard, and he ran. He also told me to tell you, he said, brother, he was A326 Airborne. We're combat med and engineer.
What's that again?
One of the veterans out here said he was A326 Airborne. We're combat med and engineer.
Well, I was 11 Bravo as well as I was an airborne and a U.S. Ranger.
Oh,
So,
goddamn, bro.
you know what I
Yes, shit, your phone just died.
that's why I had it down here.
Yeah.
He gonna be mad at you.
Yeah, he had to go. You want to see yourself go get a charger?
It's right here.
That was not working. Anyway, let me see if I can bring Cuz in over here. Send him shit. So listen. Yeah, so the boy Tim ran, huh? Tim Walz ran. And that's crazy. Let me see. Hold on just a second, guys.
Probably shared. Said they probably shared a base. I'm gonna get his information for him so they can follow each other.
Hold on. Sorry, guys.
Reaching out to him.
Yeah. All right.
Give me the charger. It was charging.
It was charging.
Yeah, it's fine.
I didn't know.
It's just-
I didn't know.
And now I can't reach it because my arms are short.
Your arms are short. You're a little woman. She's a little woman. So we gotta run for the president, y'all. We gotta run for the presidency. How about that?
He's being sick.
But here.
I can't reach it.
Oh, your arms are short. Yeah. My bad. So, where were we?
We were talking about the presidency, and y'all were just basically talking about how she's just another face.
She's another face.
I just don't want y'all to get so riled up because at the end of the day,
You sound like, listen, it's
Listen to
on
what I'm
everybody at
saying.
this point. It's on everybody.
it's just another thing to separate us, though. You know what I mean?
Nobody's
Another thing-
separated. We just want to be what's right. We want it to be right for
because
us.
I don't want y'all to feel like just because I'm a black woman that I'm just going, oh well, I'm a black woman, I need to vote for Kamala. No,
Yeah.
that's not my.
I mean, you're
that's not
entitled to
my
vote for who
argument.
you want to vote for, but I'm just saying, think of your sons,
Like,
think of
like,
your
I
children.
don't wanna vote for neither one of them.
You don't want to vote for this one. You know, you got to vote for somebody. You got to
I know.
vote for the strong,
I
whoever's the strongest. You know. So what significance or camel toe? What do you guys think here, man? What's going on, man? Talk to me. What do y'all think about it, man? The whole farce of the election. Cuz said they will definitely try us if she gets in the White House, right?
That is what he said.
He said other
said-
countries are definitely going to try us. We're going to lose all respect. For one, I'm assuming there should not be so much confusion here. Oh, there is a video for him. There's a video from CNN about Walz from his command sergeant. Oh man, Sergeant Major talking about his walking away. He walked away. He walked, and you gonna run? Oh my God! So yeah, we are in trouble. If either one of them get in the White House, we are in so much trouble.
There's
I'm
just a lot
telling you.
going on. Y'all, we don't really have control over that kind of
Yeah,
stuff.
but you know who you put in the presidency is that's gonna sell a lot.
Yeah,
It's gonna sell a lot.
well, that is true. But I mean, I get who needs to be there, and I understand who needs to be there for the best of the country. And honestly, like I said, here in Texas, I'm seeing some things that need to be changed. And you know, people get real sensitive about things that they really are not experiencing themselves, you know, but I know what's going on in Texas, you know, and you know,
Dude, he says if she gets in, Tim couldn't even call his whole unit to put the fires. And he said, walked away, jumped over his command to leave after activation orders.
oh my goodness.
Damn. And this is who we want to put in the White House? Come on, man. Look, being a soldier is not easy at all. And that's the one thing. I grew up military family, right? And I've seen a lot of soldiers. They had to go do their time.
Yeah.
They had to. It wasn't no privilege there. They couldn't just walk away from the military. They couldn't do that.
Yeah.
Other than that, you would be court-martialed. So for him to be able to do that, it had to be special privileges, right? They using privilege. You're not gonna get over on me with the privilege. Sorry, we're not doing privileges. You're not getting my vote because you tried to serve in the Guard, and then you got activation orders and you walked away. I can't support that because that means you won't finish anything. You will never finish anything. You will back down from other countries who threaten us at any given cost to avoid war.
Yeah.
And our generals that are down to fight, you'll tie their hands. His daughter played on the internet to tell the rioters what was going on.
in Glen?
One of the flying windows. Wow. See? So yeah, that's no good, man. Like, what are we gonna do? This is the worst election I've ever seen.
But it's what we got, and y'all choose to stay.
Why?
in the
What is
US
going on with the country?
The U.S. of A.
Are we getting soft?
Maybe.
Is that what's going on? Are we getting soft? We just don't care anymore? Are we so far gone that we want to prove a point? Oh, we're gonna put her in. Why are we putting her in? What has she done?
I don't know. I want to talk about like important stuff. Like the sun is really, really hot. Let's talk about some shit that it seems like we can control. The sun has been very, very hot. Like hot enough
It is
to
here.
burn the crops, right?
22 years in, he took a 6-year contract, 2 years, and he learns they may deploy. Whoa, the last 4. He said, "Fuck the last 4." Well, that's cowards for you. White guys tacos, man. What is this? Hey, welcome to the show.
He served them.
Arnett Donahoe. Who the fuck is God damn? He served the max time for an NCO, 24 years. He could not re-enlist. Oh, I'm sorry, a lot. I'm here. Wow. Listen, man. I appreciate all you guys coming in, man. But let's be real, man. What are we gonna do? Everybody, I suggest you arm yourselves. They're gonna try to take our guns if Kamala get in the White House. We already see that. You guys are soldiers. You know the importance of a firearm.
I ain't taking my guns.
They ain't taking your guns.
Nope.
This Texas though. We fight for our weapons down here anyway.
Gotta have them.
Hey, cuz. Okay, he made it. He finally made it. You made it, cuz. Okay. So now we back in the discussion because it's a lot. It's a lot. Where you guys at on gun control? I know you soldiers, y'all with the shits. Come on. This is what it is. So gun control is a very real topic here, right?
He said they could try. You're right. They
They can
can.
try, but it ain't gonna happen, man. They gonna have the pride out my hands. His max was 30. He was first, Sarge, or top. Damn. So man, I mean, damn, man. I'm so disappointed. I don't know. This is scary. Like, the whole political aspect of this thing is really scary right now. I've never been so afraid of politics in my life as I am now. I've never been so afraid for this country as I am now. I'm very afraid for our country. It makes no sense because these people don't have any combat paralysis.
Man, it's really a lot going on, and we just got to pay attention to who we're putting in office. And I'm not just talking about the presidency, you know what I mean? The House, the Senate, like,
Yeah.
the Congress, like, all that.
Yeah.
We just got to pay attention to what we're doing. Pay attention to what's best for us and our country.
Damn. You said it. You said it. You said it. What about the funds that they allocate? Where are they allocating funds to? I mean, come on, man. In California, the homeless population is at an all-time high, right? This is her state. What are they planning on doing for our homeless population? Like, our homeless population is going up here in Texas.
There has to be something.
But yet, they're steady housing the illegals. They're feeding them, housing them, giving them health care, everything.
Don't call them the illegals.
They are illegals. They're not United States citizens.
I mean,
They're taking jobs from us, but they're not even registered to vote.
okay, so the place that
What
they
the hell?
come through in English is called El Paso. In Spanish, it's called the Pass. So they know exactly where they can get through at.
So they pulled him from his command Sarge Mage school and let his ass go. Never a day served in any hot spot. He left when called up. Wow, that's sad. Because everyone come here because of all the free stuff you can.
That's
exactly.
true.
But you know,
That's true.
all of the borders they say are secure.
They're not.
They're not secure
It's
at all.
called El Paso.
The pass.
The Pass.
Exactly.
So if anybody was confused about where they can get into Texas,
Where they can get into the country.
well, yeah, where they can get into the country, El Paso, the Pass.
And it's cheap.
Y'all ought to
It's real cheap.
Google it and look and see what they got, like, protecting the space.
It's a fence. It's literally a big fence. I got pictures of it down there. I got pictures of the fence that they can just walk right over. And it's not a very big one.
No, they've been doing it forever. So, I
Yeah.
mean, at this point.
Matter of fact, they can just walk across at the border. They can walk through the gates of the border. Yeah, it's sad. But why do we have to give everybody free stuff? What is that?
No, I just want to
Why do
know
we have to?
where our free stuff is. I get it. So at this point, this is what I'm saying. I see what y'all are doing. Y'all are giving it to them. You're giving it to them. You're giving them free everything.
Yeah.
Where's our free stuff? How come we're not getting all riled up about us having our free stuff? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's always a fight with us.
Nah, they just choose to eliminate us.
I don't even know how I can explain it. I started to explain it like the last show, as far as like the forums and stuff that you fill out everywhere.
He said he been all across Texas and the little fence they have is ankle high. Yeah.
It is.
And the water is non-existent. It's just an old riverbed unless it rain good.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
very little. Like,
That's horrible.
I grew up in North Dallas. There was nothing but
20
Hispanics
billion
there.
on the homeless, but can't
And they let us
say
know how they got
who
here.
they gave it to. Exactly. 20 billion on the homeless, but they can't say who they gave it to. The funny thing is, it isn't free. Someone paid for it.
Yeah,
we paid for it. The government isn't a business. This is true. We paying for their free health care. We paying for their homes. We're paying for their food. We're paying for their health care. I don't feel like it's fair to us. That little fence is the problem.
It's so little.
It is little. They got a big one down in El Paso, but it's not like they couldn't jump it.
No.
You know, I've seen them jump. I've seen them jumping the fence.
They climb it.
They
That's how little it is. So if y'all want to get serious about
Oh,
anything,
shit.
like,
That fence is so. Oh my god!
but Trump came through and he was like, we should build a wall.
And everybody tried to call him racist because of
Listen,
that.
everybody was so mad. But have y'all seen the fence? Like, if you seen the fence, then you'll be like,
Fair
okay,
enough.
Trump. Okay, Trump.
Yeah, he did that. I mean, Trump didn't get to build his fence.
He
He
didn't get
didn't.
to build his wall.
He didn't get to build shit.
They started it.
They
But then
did.
It just kind of stopped abruptly. Like, you can see where it stopped. So bad, y'all.
Poor Trump, man.
I don't feel sorry for him.
It ain't about feeling sorry for him, man, but he had the right idea.
He out here just doing all kind of gangster stuff. You know what I mean? And he got all this long ass rap sheet, and now
We can't talk about no, because he wasn't prosecuted. See, you can't call him a criminal. Power needs to go back to the street, to the states, exactly, and the government needs to be reduced. The problem is, if they do that, then they can't continue to feed their pockets, right? So when the federal government gets involved, that's why they have so many recesses. They get paid to do absolutely nothing in the government.
Yeah.
So what's happening is they'll take a recess, and while the rest of the country is suffering financially, they're steadily giving themselves a pay increase.
Yeah.
Right? That's why I don't believe they should have lifelong senators. They should not have lifelong politicians. They should not have lifelong Senate seats.
Yeah.
People sitting in those seats, I think they should be voted out just like the presidency.
They said it's more criminals in the House and Senate than
Than it is on the streets.
In the NFL and the NBA.
Yeah.
That's
There's a
those are
lot.
facts.
And that's unfortunate. That is unfortunate. Ah, man. This has been a real good night. Real good conversation, guys. But unfortunately, we are approaching the end of the show. Yeah,
Yeah, it should be.
they should definitely do that.
Yeah.
So yeah, we are coming up to the end of the F What You Thought podcast, guys. And I want to thank everybody for joining. But before we go, Smiley here she might have a story. You got a story for the people tonight?
What? I mean, y'all talking about political stuff. Like, I'm gonna be wanting to jump in with my stories because I don't have any political
You
stuff.
said, hell no. Man, we gotta go, man. It's, I hate to leave, but I gotta go. We'll be back next week, though.
Yeah. Yeah.
I had to.
But you know, so we can't end the show yet. What's going
Ah,
on?
man, we got to.
No, we still actually have a few more minutes.
We do?
Just a few more minutes.
We got a few more minutes.
So,
Not allowing politicians to invest in companies they are investigating. I'm too fired up for you to go. Hey, man, I appreciate y'all, man. Hey, look, I really, really do, man.
y'all know
Look,
at the
we
end of
can
the
go a
day,
little longer.
we can still comment or whatever, and we'll comment back. Like, we'll stay on and still talk to you guys or whatever. So, come on, one story. Let's see. What do we want to talk about?
I don't know. I don't care. It's your story. You tell the story. You always got story time.
My stories always be kind of sideways lately. They've been a little sideways lately, so.
Let's talk about last week. You know what? I got one.
Go ahead.
Let's talk about your cousin.
Oh my God!
Oh my God, the one that got married and I love you so much, and then she forgot to invite us to the wedding. Let's talk about that.
Oh my God!
Now, how effed up is that? I guess they was really on some F What You Thought shit there, huh?
Apparently, y'all know what? That's not the only cousin that got married, and it was like, she just did not invite me. I was just like, I don't know, like, I was offended. Because I was just like, how you gonna not invite me to your wedding?
Thank you, Eric.
Yeah, so, okay, so this is what
We
Larry...
back at 9:30 next week.
This is what Larry did the last show, okay? So she popped up on my Instagram, and Larry was like, oh, hey, there's such and such. And I was like, yeah, there she is. And I was like, yeah, she got married. And Larry was like, oh, you got married? Let me look and see if I got the invitation or whatever. So he's sliding to look and see, and he didn't see it. She didn't comment or anything like that. But truth be told, she did get married, and we did not get an invite. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know what it is. Oh, I know what it is. Let me tell y'all. Okay, so you have, what are you calling it? What did you call it? We were talking about how some parts of the family talk to certain people because they do certain things, and then they don't talk to the other side of the family. Talk to them about that.
What, the family segregation?
Classes, yeah.
Classic. Oh yeah, we have classes in the family, right? The family dynamic is weird. Hey, and yeah, we do need a donate button because I need my damn DVDs back from your mama. Your mama got my DVDs. She won't give them back, but that's all right. I ain't gonna go in on your mama right now.
Whatever.
I'm gonna call her tomorrow and ask her.
Yeah.
But wait before I hit her. But so, even in your families, you have classes,
Yeah,
right?
I didn't think they existed.
But what it
they
is,
do.
they always want to go to the higher end family members and invite them to everything, and then people that they really don't know have things.
Yeah.
They don't take the time to figure out what you bring to the table, so they
Girl,
don't really
I
deal
got you
with
a
you.
real good gift. I'm a good gift giver.
Yeah, we got a nice house. We might not be millionaires, but you know they're quick to invite the millionaire cousins, right? They
Yeah.
invite the millionaire cousins and the millionaire family members, but they don't want to invite the six-figure family members.
See, there you could have got a really good gift.
See, the millionaires are the tight family members. I already know that, right?
So here's the story, okay? So my daddy, on my daddy's side of the family, it's all girls, right? Yeah. Tell him that I told you that's his favorite auntie. Anyway, so we talking about on my daddy's side of the family, okay? It's all girls, and then it's my daddy, and then he got another brother that don't.
Nice to meet you too, by the way.
Yeah, so I'm the only daughter out on the outside, you know, because my daddy is the only one that had a girl. Anyway, so I really don't get invited to a lot of stuff. Like,
Hey, sound good to me.
I really don't. So yeah, my feelings were kind of hurt, but I know she was probably like, whoa, you know, she was probably offended, but it's like, how you gonna get offended? Because you know damn well you didn't invite me.
We
And
in
then-
Texas, you in Texas. Come on, man.
And then I had another cousin. She's always popping on my Instagram, liking it, hearting it, and all that stuff. But she got married in Houston, didn't even send an invite. Where's my invite, cuz?
Your family. I love your other cousins though, man. They cool.
Which ones?
For starters, Anthony.
Oh yeah, Anthony's cool.
Anthony's cool. And Lamont. He's cool. I don't want to put their names out there.
You already did.
Yeah, I don't want to do all that.
Larry has favorite cousins. He's like, man, I like that cousin. That cousin's cool. Like, Anthony, I just want you to know that your picture is up in the house. Like, there's a picture of you probably about this big, but it's up in the house. So when the kids pass by it, they're like, oh, that's our cousin.
I did say you would, William. William, you are my
Because
favorite.
he was like, who's Bernard?
Hey, but you know what? Like, seriously, I love all y'all, man. Hey, it's the Have What You Thought podcast. I appreciate y'all tuning in, man. That means a lot to me.
Yeah.
I mean, it means a whole lot to me that you guys took the time out of y'all's busy nights to come in and be with me. But I got to pack because I got to get on the road early in the morning. Hey, but we'll be back and we'll have
You
some
better
more
be-
to talk about next
You better
week for
be
sure.
back and be on time this time, because Larry, you may be dubbed Late Larry at this point.
Wow, damn! You see what I'm talking about? That's that bull. You see?
Late Larry.
You see these Blade women, man? They something, man.
You was late, like.
Hey, thank you, man. Hey, y'all take care, man. We're going to go ahead and end this show. But, hey, you know what? Let the texting keep going after we get off, man. We'll get right back to it. You know what I'm saying? If you think of something later, hit the show up, man. We'll pick it up.
Yeah, if you comment, we'll respond.
And look, if y'all got some show ideas, man, let us know what y'all want, man. We'll get on here and talk about it.
Yes, we will.
Hey, man, I love y'all. Take care. Be safe out here.
Love you.
Have
Thank
a
you
good
so
night.